GBPUSD on the daily chart break out of the major resistance level. So long price break out of this resistance level, we expect price to retest back to this resistance level before we see any further price movement to the top. So this week we expect price to retest this previous resistance before we look for any possible buying opportunity on the GBPUSD. So let's look at the weekly chart of the GBPUSD. GBPUSD on my weekly chart break out of a key resistance level. So long price break out of this key resistance level, we are expecting price to move to this next resistance level. So but we see price retesting this previous resistance level before we look for any possible buying opportunity for the GBPUSD. So we'll be waiting for price to retest this zone, then we look for operation setup for us to buy back to this next resistance level. So for our selling scenario, if price break below this level, we'll be looking for retest and we'll see price. We look for sell opportunity to the downside for the GBPUSD. So GBPUSD is giving us a sign of more bullish continuation in this coming week. So let's go back to our daily chart. On our daily chart, we'll be looking for buying opportunity with the price candlestick inside this zone withdrawal. If price fail to break this zone, we're looking for buying opportunity on the GBPUSD. So, but if price break this zone and move back to below this level, once price move below this level, we expect price to retest and price will continue to push lower to this next support zone. So what we expect this week, we expect price to retest and continue to buy, or we expect price to break out of this level, then retest, then we'll continue to look for sell opportunity on the GBPUSD. So let's look at the next pair, which is the dollar index. The dollar index on my daily chart, we still have a inner structure uptrend there, trend, and you can see that price has also break below one of the inner structure level here, which is a higher low. So long price break out of this higher low, we may also see a retest. But where price break out of the higher low, we also have a support at this level, and which price fail to break. So we might be having price reversal from this level, because this level is a support level. We might be having price reversal back to this resistance before we see further sell for the dollar index. So long we have a support at this level and we also have a resistance at this area, price might retest this resistance before we see any sell opportunity for the dollar index. So let's look at the weekly chart of the dollar index. On my weekly chart, price also closed on a support on the dollar index. You can see that price closed on this long-term support level. So long we have price on the support level on the dollar index, we might be expecting price to pull back to the weekly resistance before we can look for any selling opportunity. We might be expecting price to do a retest back to this zone before we look at for selling opportunity for the dollar index. So price will test this level before we look after any possible selling opportunity for the dollar index. So let's go back to the daily charts of the dollar index. So we'll be looking for price around this area before we look out for any possible selling opportunity for the dollar index. But for buying scenario, if price break out of this level, wait for a test, then we'll follow the uptrend, the bullish method for the dollar index to the top. But this week, our scenario will see remain on a downtrend until we see any change before we look at for possible buying opportunity for the dollar index. So let's look at our next pair, which is the EURUSD. But before we look at the EURUSD, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and like this video for more trading tips and forex analysis. So let's continue with our forex analysis. EURUSD on my daily chart still have a downtrend structure. You can see we have a higher high, we have a lower high, we have a lower high, we also have a lower high. So long we have this series of lower high, we still expect the EURUSD to still come down, because currently we have price close on this daily resistance level. So long we have price on this daily resistance level, we expect the Euro USD to move back to this level. We expect price to move down before we see any possible buying opportunity, because we cannot buy from this resistance level. But if the Euro USD break below this level and retest, we'll start looking for our selling opportunity for the Euro USD, because our trend on the Euro USD still remain on the downtrend on the daily chart. For buying scenario on the Euro USD, we'll be expecting price to break out of this high, then retest before we look out for any possible buying opportunity for the Euro USD. So our scenario for this week still remain on a downtrend on the Euro USD until we see price break out of this resistance level. For say we look out for any possible selling opportunity. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Euro USD. So on my weekly chart, you can see that price also closed on resistance level on the weekly chart. So long price close on this resistance level, we expect price to retest back to this weekly support level. We still have support level at this area. So we expect price to come back to this weekly support level on the Euro USD, which means we might be looking for selling opportunity on Euro USD. We might see price, if price need to move back to this next resistance area before we look out for any possible buying opportunity. But if price break this level, we expect more further downtrend on the Euro USD. If price break this level, we expect further downtrend to this support level on the Euro USD. So we see expect downtrend on Euro USD so long we have a daily structural downtrend, and we also have price on daily resistance. We'll be looking for selling opportunity on the Euro USD this week. So let's go back to daily chart of the Euro USD. So long we see how this downtrend there structure, which shows that we are to look for selling opportunity. If the Euro USD can go below this region, we have to look out for selling opportunity from this level back to the downside, because we have a lower low here, we have a higher low. So price must take this higher low before we look for possible retest, before we look for selling opportunity for the Euro USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the Australia USD. Australia USD on my daily chart still remain on a range. We still have price on this range, and we have uptrend structure, but we still have price on this range. And the current level Australia USD close on now is a resistance level. So long we have price on this resistance level, we cannot make any decision on Australia USD for now. So we wait for price to break out of this region for look for possible buying opportunity. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Australia USD. On my weekly chart, we also have price on this weekly resistance level. So for us to make decision on the Australia USD, we expect price to break out of this high, retest before we look out for possible buying opportunity for the Australia USD. Then for the selling scenario on the Australia USD, we expect price to break below this level. Then we'll need to retest before start to sell the Australia USD to this next support level. So our scenario for Australia USD still remain neutral for now. We can't take any trade on Australia USD for the now. So let's go back to our daily chart of the Australia USD to look our potential area where we can sell from or buy from. So our scenario on Australia USD, we see expect price to break out of this zone, then retest, we look for possible buying opportunity to this resistance level. Then for the sell scenario, we look at for break below this level and retest, then we wait for sell opportunity to the downside. So we still remain neutral on Australia USD this week. So let's look at our next pair, which is your gold USD. Gold USD on my daily chart close on a resistance level. You can see that we have price on this resistance level on the gold USD. So long we have price on this resistance level, we might see good, we might expecting a retest on gold USD before see any further uptrend continuation. So we have price closed on this daily resistance level. So long price closed on this daily resistance level, we expect price to move back to this next daily support level. And you can see from my daily chart, we have a higher high, we have a lower high. So long we have this downtrend structure, we still expect we still expect the gold to drop. So this week we might be seeing gold. If gold break out of this level, we look for a retest, then we'll look for possible buying opportunity. But if gold fail to You go fail to break this level, we expect price to come to this region. We expect price to come to this region, break out of this level, then wait for retest, then we'll say look for more selling opportunity for gold to this next support level on the weekly chart. So let's look at the weekly chart of gold USD. So on my weekly chart, you can see that we have price on this weekly resistance zone. So long we have price on this weekly resistance zone, we still expect possible sell on the gold USD. So what we expect this week, we expect a break of this high, retest, we see possible buy for gold for uptrend continuation, or we expect price to move further to this next support level. So we'll be expecting price to move to this next support level because currently we are on a resistance level. But if price break out of this, wait for retest before look at one possible buying opportunity for the gold USD. So our scenario on the daily chart still remain downtrend for gold this week. So we're looking for any possible selling opportunity on the gold USD. So what we expect this week, we expect price to take out of this, to go below this level. We expect price to go below this level for look at any possible selling opportunity for gold USD, because we need price to convert this support to resistance for look at any possible selling opportunity for the gold USD. If you find this weekly analysis helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more trading tips and forex analysis. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.